First of all, when you're in your Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing account, if you click on Help here in the top bar, you're going to find the full KDP Help Center. There's a lot here, but you can search here in the box where it's topic or keyword, and there's the menu on the left. See, there's program policies down here near the bottom. With Amazon KDP, in fact, with all print-on-demand companies, whether it's for books with KDP or clothing, homewares, accessories, etc., with other suppliers, play by their rules. And I say this not to stifle you, but to hopefully save you the despair that you will feel when the books or products that you spent time creating and uploading and that have been selling and earning you royalties suddenly disappear off the internet because your account has been closed for some misdemeanor. Most of these big print-on-demand companies have automatic systems in place that flag up breaches of their rules, and KDP is included. Humans aren't involved in the process, and you pushing the boundaries just to be a little bit quirky, it's just not going to wash. But don't let it put you off, though. Just comply with their rules, and most of them are pretty sensible and logical. At the end of the day, they want their customers, the people buying your books, to have the smoothest ride possible. It's all about making it a positive experience and as easy as possible for them to spend money. And when they spend that money on your books, that means that you're earning the royalties. So let's get into it. So number one, before you even start writing a book or creating a journal, don't try and fool Amazon by using a false identity to set up your account. Be you. And if you want to find out how to set up your account, watch my setup video. The link is in the corner now. Number two, KDP won't publish anything that violates laws or copyright, trademarks, brand privacy, publicity, or any other rights. It also won't allow companion books that are based on copyrighted works without the permission of the rights holder. So that's things like summaries, study guides, and that seems fair enough too. 3, offensive content. No hate or anything else that could be deemed inappropriate or offensive. Again, that is fair enough. I'm a mum and I'm a grandmother. I don't want Amazon to be selling those things to my family. Though, number 4, there is a box to tick when you're uploading a book that marks it out as for over 18s only. It's called primary audience. If your book contains adult themes or language, or has sexually explicit images, whether it's on the cover or inside the book, or both, tick that box. Ticking that box will mean it can't be listed in children's categories. Please don't try and fool the system to have a wider appeal. KDP will pick it up in the review process. If you use AI in the generation of either your manuscript, interior, or your cover, there is a box in the upload process for you to tick to let KDP know. And note, I said generation there. So if the text, images, or even translations were initially created using AI, even if you have since made edits to them yourself, you need to tick that box. However, if you did it the other way around, created the text, image, etc. yourself, and then used AI to improve it, this is considered AI assisted. And if it's AI assisted, you don't need to tick the box to let them know. They're not saying that you can't use AI to create content, just that they want to know if you have. Number 6, don't mislead or misrepresent. This goes back to the whole Amazon wanting their customers to have a positive experience. Don't make promises you won't keep. This extends to number 7. Make sure the categories you pick for your book are relevant. KDP will change the categories if they consider you have picked ones that aren't relevant. So don't go picking random, obscure ones just because you want to rank as a bestseller in those categories. It won't work. I'll be doing a video all about picking categories and keywords as part of this KDP series, so look out for that. And do subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. Number 8, keywords. Your keywords need to tie in with the categories you've picked. KDP do look at this during the review process. Again, the keywords should be relevant to your book's content. I use a tool for finding my categories and keywords called Publisher Rocket, and I'll leave a link in my description. Don't use keywords that name other authors or books by other authors, or words like best-selling, promotional words, or anything unrelated to your book's content. 9. Content where the copyright has expired is known as being in the public domain, and this is allowed in KDP as long as no one else has published the exact same content. You may be asked to prove that it's in the public domain. Number 10, titles. When coming up with your book title, make sure that what you type into the title box in the upload process matches exactly with how it appears on your cover. Check the spelling and any grammar. Remember, people are going to be searching for your book mostly by typing in the title. So if you've spelled part of it incorrectly, they're not going to find it. Don't repeat generic words like books, gifts, journal, etc. Don't refer to other authors or trademarks. Don't use best-selling, free, or any other ranking or promotional words. Don't use punctuation without any words, so question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, or whatever, or words that equate to not applicable, NA, things like that. Don't use links or HTML tags. Do add a subtitle if your book has one. Your subtitle is subject to the same rules as the title. Do say if your book is part of a series, unless it's a low content book, such as a notebook or journal, because they're not eligible for that. 11, description. Think of this as an elevator pitch. Aim for people to be able to read it through in about 30 seconds. People have got short attention spans and they make buying decisions really quickly. Here's what KDP will not accept in your description. Obscene or offensive content, obviously, phone numbers, physical mail addresses, email addresses, or website URLs, reviews, quotes, or testimonials, or requests for customer reviews, advertisements, watermarks on images, or promotional material, time-sensitive information such as dates of promotional tours, seminars, or lectures, availability, price, alternative ordering information such as links to other websites for placing orders, spoiler information for books, music, video, DVD, etc. Any keywords or book tag phrases. Beyond that, though, don't describe your book using words that relate to texture. KDP doesn't use different textures when physically creating your book ready to send to a purchaser, so avoid words like furry, fluffy, glitter, gold, shiny. Remember, Amazon want a positive customer experience. They don't want them to be disappointed when it turns out to be a 2D picture of fur and not all soft and fluffy. Do make your descriptions really enticing, though. This is your book's chance to shine. Number 12. Go through each box of the upload process carefully. Do double check your entries. I recommend saving it as a draft, and you can do this at any point until you hit publish, and then going away from it for a while, then coming back and looking through it again to check it. 13, covers. Do upload the right KDP cover template for your book and then take it to Canva or whatever design software you prefer, and make sure you design your cover complying with the template. Designing covers is great fun. Look out for my video on this. But in the meantime, I'll add a link to Book Owl below, which is a really great resource for getting the right size template, or you can get them directly from KDP. Don't make your cover misleading or design it to look like another book that already exists. Number 14, ISBNs. Don't worry about having an ISBN. You don't need one at all for ebooks, nor for low to medium content, paperbacks and hardbacks, but for full content print books, KDP will provide you with an ISBN for free. Or if you decide to purchase one externally, you'll be able to add it during the book upload. Personally, I let KDP provide one. It's easier, quicker, and it's free. If there is an issue with your book, number 15, you will receive an email to let you know. It's a generic email, and when they give details of the issue, it can be a bit vague. So go back into your KDP account and rectify the problem if you can, then resubmit it for publishing. Otherwise, you'll have the opportunity to go further into it. Number 16. If you are uploading your print book and scheduling it to go live on a specific date for a book launch, for example, make sure you allow enough time to order author copies if you want to. The ability to order author copies closes 5 to 7 days before your scheduled live date. Author copies and proof copies too aren't sent by Amazon Prime, and so they take much longer to arrive. As I say, many of these points are going to be covered in my full Amazon KDP series here on YouTube, so stick with me and find out how you can self-publish and sell your books on the world's biggest platform.